To my melanated people, you are loved. To my melanated people, you are chosen. To my melanated people, you are golden. Welcome back to Melanin Teens Podcast, where we discuss all things melanin and more. Hello guys, so it is December 1st and it's right now, the time is 3:45 a.m. and I'm just up, y'all. Like, I woke up at around like 12 something midnight, and I just been up ever since. Like, I know that it was God that woke me up, so I did a little prayer and things like that, and I just I just been up, and something told me, like, my iPad, a notification had went off. I just thought that was crazy, and I'm like, okay, I need to record. I need to talk about all these emotions, and I need to let it go. It's December 1st. It's a new month. It's almost a new year, and I've been saying, like, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for next year. I feel like next year is going to be just a better year for everybody. Even though this year was a good year for a lot of people, it was not a good year for a lot of people also. But I feel like the energy will be shifted next year for the better. And I really just pray for that. But this year has been hard. I lost a lot of people. I had to realize a lot of things. You know, I had to realize a lot about myself. And it's just been a lot, Motherhood has been one of the toughest things for me this year. Motherhood, money management, a lot of things. And my eyes are getting watery, and with tears in my eyes, I'm saying that it gets better. Like, I always pray for better. I always pray that better comes. And I know that it does. I know that everything that I've been going through is God building me up for something better. And, motherhood has been definitely one of my toughest battles this year. Learning patience, learning. Honestly, I finally realized, like, I finally had to face my own reality that I'm a single mom and that I'm really doing it by myself, I took my platform the other day and I kind of used it in the wrong way. But I was just, like, speaking on how I feel. But I felt like I could have explained it better. I could have did better with how I handled it. But it was just me saying that I'm tired of letting people, I'm just tired of letting people do what they want. Feel like they can do what they want. And I just rather not deal with it at all. I just simply rather not deal with it. I don't like the fact that people just think that they can do what they want. And it's just crazy. Like, this year just has been a year, and I thank God for it all. I learned a lot about myself this year. I learned a lot about myself. I learned to love myself more, to be more confident in myself. And I learned that, it's time for new destinations, new experiences. It's time for a lot. And 2024 has a lot in store for me and my daughter. New beginnings, new everything next year. And I'm just learning. I've really had like really bad experiences in the past with relationships and stuff like that. Like I'm a very loyal person. I love real hard. I give my shirt off my back to people. Um, I'll do anything for the person that I love, and that has been my strong suit, and that has been not so good for me. Because I attracted the wrong people, but I was just attracting what I seen in myself, and that is something that a lot of people are not ready to face. They're not ready to take accountability, because God really can show you who you are deep down and who you don't need to be, and He will show you who people really are and show you that you don't need to be around them. You don't need to give them your energy. And I'm just thankful for everything. It's just been hard. And people talk about postpartum and other things like that, but it gets easier. But it's always gonna be hard. You're always gonna have problems. You know, you're always gonna have problems in life, and it's always gonna get hard. I just feel like, you have to be in control of your emotions also, because God gave us emotions for a reason. And I feel like it's just the way that you handle things. It's really, really how you handle things. You have to handle things in a better way. Seriously. Like you can't let every little thing get to you. And I really I really, really love that I took time to myself, and I learned a lot about myself for real, because when you don't know yourself, you just be out here lost for real. Out here lost. But, when you're more in tune with yourself and your emotions, it becomes a lot, and that's when you rely on God. Also, because you're in your head all day, you're thinking, you you rely on God. And I try to think of it as, I know God won't send anything negative. He will send everything positive, even intuitions, even when He's trying to tell me like this person is not for you. He's always gonna send it in positives. The way people handle things is the negative. But God will send you intuition, everything, like it would be positive. Even if you get that instinct, like, even if you get that gut feeling in your mind, or that feeling is just like, you know? But I'm just like, I just wanted to like really talk about that. Like, I don't really, I'm not really like a person that expresses everything that I feel to everyone. Like, I keep a lot of stuff out of there. And I hate to feel like I'm complaining to people. That's why I don't vent to people, because I feel like everybody got things going on, and you running and telling them your problems is not gonna help. So it's just like, everybody out there that's feeling down, that's feeling how I've been feeling this year. And I know y'all, this year this year has not it's just not been a good year for a lot of people. And I just want to say, like, I'm here. I'm here for y'all. I'm here for everybody. Um, I love y'all. I know it's been a hard year, but we're going to get through this. We're going to make it to next year. We're going to be positive. We're going to stay prayed up. We're gonna do what we gotta do for these kids because they deserve healed parents so they can see the world clearer, to really understand and really, you know, you know what I'm saying. But I just wanted to read this verse, which is Psalms 5, and it's basically when David was crying out to God and begging God to hear his prayers to fix his situation. And it says, "Give ear to words, O Lord, consider my meditation. Hearken unto the voice of my cry. My King, my God, for unto thee I will pray. My voice shalt thou hear in the morning, O Lord. In the morning I will direct my prayer unto thee, and will look up. For art thou not a God that hath pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee. The foolish shall not stand in the sight, thou hatest all workers of iniquity. Thou shalt destroy them that speak leasing. The Lord will abhor the bloody and deceitful man. But as for me, I will continue. I will come into thy house in the multitude of thy mercy, and in thy fear I will worship towards thy holy temple. Lead me, O Lord, in thy righteousness because of my enemies. Make thy way straight before my face. For there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wickedness. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue. Destroy thou them, O God. Let them fall by their own counsels. Cast them out in their multitude of their transgressions, for they have rebelled against thee. And let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy, because thou defendest them. Let them also that they love thy name be joyful in thee. For thou, Lord, will bless the righteous. With favor wilt thou compass him as with a shield." So, I just, I really just want to learn how to just not always think about things. Like, I want to just really learn how to let things go, because I feel like we really have no control over anything that happens. And I had to, everything that had to give up this year, it was for a reason. And everything has been a learned lesson. And like I said, next year will take me and my daughter somewhere very, very, very positive, very warm and loving. And I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to feel that, because I've been feeling it. And I know that that divine energy is not going to happen in this year. I know that this year was it was my season of lessons and learning. So that when I do get everything that I am asking for, I am able to uphold it and do right with it, and have that relationship with God, to always thank him and rejoice in him and always go to him. So, you know, it's December 1st, and I just want to say that I just want to pray and hope everybody, has a good month. And I hope this month brings smiles and laughter. And I just want to say Happy New Month to everybody. Happy December. And I just want to say happy holidays also to everyone. And I know the holidays is like crazy, but I just want to say slow down. Slow down and focus. If you don't have the money to spend on everybody, don't do it. Do what you got to do for yourself and your family. Do what you can. Don't try to over budget yourself. it's always the thought that counts. Everything doesn't have to be expensive and stuff like that. Just be easy on yourself. And is, I hope everyone has a good holiday and everything with their family. And I probably will be saying this again because, I'm going to be dropping more episodes, but I just wanted to really just talk about this. It's 4 a.m. now. And I'm like, God want me to pick up that mic and talk. He want me to talk that word. And I love this. Like, I love that God gave me my confidence back to speak, to speak his word, to just speak my and be my true self, because that was something that I was missing, because I wasn't confident in myself. So I just want to thank God for that. And I just want to say I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a blessed week. And bye, y'all. And make sure y'all subscribe on YouTube. Make sure y'all click my link tree, and y'all listen on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, all the platforms. And also check out my Etsy shop, where I got a lot of stuff coming soon next year. I got a lot of stuff coming. And right now I do have some mushroom pendants that's on there, some crystals. So check that out. And I just want to say thank y'all for listening, and y'all have a blessed week.